What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. Getting into this episode of GH, like I said yesterday, rest in peace to Kiki. I knew she was going to die. I mean, that was obvious. But this is one hell of a way for Jordan and Curtis to start a marriage, I'm going to tell you. To find a dead body in your honeymoon suite, like, I was like, damn. That's a hell of a way to kick off a new marriage, I'm going to tell you. Shit. Um, at the beginning of this investigation, I felt like Jordan was handling it correctly at the beginning. What pissed me off about Jordan, and I knew it was going to happen, she was going to do some incompetent shit. Why would you let Griffin into that room? I'm just saying. I understand it was plot point and because you needed a doctor or whatever. Then if you felt like, mind you, Jordan checked Kiki's pulse. She didn't have a pulse. She was not breathing. But if you felt like there was a slither of hope that she was still alive, why didn't you just call a paramedic? Why didn't you call for paramedics when you called for CSI? You should have called for paramedics. You should not have let that doctor into that room. He's still a civilian at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't have let him in there because she said now she want to talk about, oh, we got to leave the room so we don't contaminate the crime scene any further. It's already contaminated. You might as well let him stay. Because you letting him touch the doors. You yourself touched the doors, but that was at the beginning because you didn't know. Um, you let him touch the doors. You let him touch the body. Why would you do that? You let him touch the walls. Like, you just let him put his hands all up. Jordan, what the fuck are you doing? See, this is why I said Jordan needs to be written differently. Like, have her be competent. Like, stop making her do this dumb shit that a rookie would not make that mistake. Like, most rookies probably wouldn't. That was a rookie ass move for a person who worked for the DEA. I'm just saying. She should have been smarter on this. Like, you don't let people come into the room until CSI get there, until they, do their thing. Let them collect all their evidence. Then you let Griffin or whoever up in there to check to see her or whatever. You don't do it before anybody come in to take fingerprints. Because now when they do the fingerprints and stuff like that, they're going to find his. They're going to find yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, you let him touch the body. You don't know what evidence is on that body. You know what I'm saying? You letting him contaminate it, dummy. And that was foolish of you. That pissed me off when I seen her do that. I said, really, Jordan? Really? But I did like the way she was handling the investigation for the most part. Other than that, I like the way she was handling it. Because somebody wanted to get into a debate with me about whether Griffin was going to be a suspect or not. It was obvious he's going to be a suspect. That was obvious. Are you kidding me? Have you not watched any crime shows like Investigation Discovery and stuff like that? Anytime, let me break this down. Because I've seen so many newspaper articles of people dying and what goes on, people being murdered. Here's the thing. When there's a murder, the spouse or the significant other is always a suspect. Always. Because you don't know what was going on in their relationship. You don't know the details. They're a suspect. Until you rule them out, they're a suspect. Griffin is a suspect until they officially clear him. They have not ruled him out. So therefore, he's a damn suspect. That's just the way they do their investigations. The way Jordan did it was correct because that's how they really do it in real life with cops and murder investigations. You're a suspect until they clear you. They got to find out your alibi. I've seen shows on Investigation Discovery where boyfriends or husbands have thoroughly cooperated with police. And guess what? They turned out to be the damn killer in the end. Just because Griffin is cooperating does not mean he's telling the full truth. He's telling his version of the truth. There's always three sides to the truth. I'm just saying. There's always three. There's his side, there's Kiki's side, and then there's the truth. The problem is, obviously, we can't get Kiki's side because she's dead. I mean, don't get me wrong. Us as viewers, we know Griffin didn't do it. We know he did. We know that. But you got to go based off, as you know, what cops do is they go based off of evidence. They just try to gather as much information as they can. And for right now, he's a suspect. I'm pretty sure at some point they're probably going to clear him. And I'm pretty sure at some point, um, Ava probably gonna be a suspect too at some point. You can't. I hope they do right by this storyline, because if they don't include Ava as a suspect, this whole storyline is rubbish. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because Ava and Kiki has their relationship has been very tumultuous the last few months, where Ava has threatened her. Kiki smacked the shit out of her in public in front of witnesses. Maxie being one, Nina being another, Julian being another. Alexis was there. She got publicly slapped in front of everybody by her daughter. There's no way she's not going to be a suspect. So that's what I'm saying. Griffin is not going to be the only suspect. But what I was trying to tell that person in my comments was he's definitely going to be a suspect. There's no way he's not. He was her boyfriend. Of course he's going to be a suspect. He was at her apartment. He saw the broken vase. He saw the blood on her shawl. Why did he not call the police? I would be asking that question. If I'm a cop or a prosecutor or whoever, I'm going to be asking that question. Why didn't you call 911? I understand his reasonings for not doing it, because he gave his reasons. He didn't think too much of it. He thought she was in a rush. That's plausible. But at the same time, you see that her door was cracked open. There's a broken vase, blood on her shawl, and she's not answering your phone calls. Why would you not call 911? That's all suspicious to me. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely think the worst. If I walked in and seen my girlfriend's stuff on the floor, broken, her shawl bloody, door open, she's not answering my calls, texts, nothing. You don't think I'm going to think the worst? Why didn't he? Then he went back to the reception, and the guests, Maxie and all them, told him they haven't seen Kiki. That right there should have told you to call 911, and he still didn't do it. Don't you think that all looks suspect? I mean, if you're in Jordan's shoes, you're in a cop shoes, wouldn't that look suspicious to you? Hence why he's a suspect. But like I said, we all know he didn't do it. So they had to go to his apartment. Chase and all them, they had to go to his apartment. They had to go to Kiki's apartment, because the coroner basically told Jordan that she wasn't killed at the Haunted Star. She was killed somewhere else. So after the information that Griffin gave, it's a no wonder she was killed in her apartment. But apparently, Chase found something in Griffin's apartment. So that leads me to believe whatever they find, I'm pretty sure Ryan put it there. I'm pretty sure he did. He more than likely planted that evidence there. Take the heat off of him, so that way they got Griffin. The investigation was shut down because they got their man. I mean, that's the same thing he tried to do with Carly and all them. He tried to frame Carly. That didn't work. So hopefully he did a better job in framing Griffin. If not, that's your ass. Eventually they're going to figure out something. Speaking of Ava, that damn Jezebel, Ava ain't nothing but a heartlet. Even though that's not really Kevin, I'm like, but everybody think that's Kevin. I'm like, you sitting there sleeping with another woman husband. You ain't nothing but a Jezebel. Her and Ryan, I ain't gonna lie, they got some sick chemistry. And I don't mean sick in a good way. I mean sick in a demented, twisted kind of way. Like some Jason Voorhees meet Michael Myers type shit. Like, it's some weird, sick chemistry between them. I like them together on one hand, but on the other hand, y'all some sick ass folks. I'm just saying, like, they sick. I was like, hell to the no. If I'm telling you right now, and I mentioned this before, if they ever became a couple, Port Charles will be damned. I'm telling you right now. Yo, I swear, if I was anybody in that town, I would get the hell out. If Ava and Ryan ever became a couple, hell to the no. Nope. Ain't happening. I can't live there. Nope. Not unless I had the whole National Guard. I'm telling you right now. I wouldn't be living in that damn town. Not with them two psycho nuts. So she about to find, and when Ava find out about Kiki, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't feel no sympathy for Ava. I really don't. I don't feel no sympathy for her. If she start all that hooping and hollering and crying, I ain't gonna feel no sympathy. I don't feel not one iota of empathy for her at all. For the way that she's treated that girl these last few months, like, you basically told her she was dead to you, she was this, she was that, all this shit. Like, she was just going off about Kiki. Like, I don't feel bad for her. Then Ryan told her just to act like Kiki never existed And she's fine with going along with that. I'm like, yeah, you're the shittiest parent I've probably ever seen. Um, to sit there and go along with some foolishness like that. I'm just saying. Ava is horrible. Absolutely horrible. But even still, I still kind of like Ava though. I don't know why, but I still like her. I still kind of try to root for her, but I still don't feel bad for her though. So moving on, I feel bad for Aiden. Like Aiden is going through some shit like that no child should have to go through. I really feel bad for that boy. Hopefully, Liz and Franco, whoever, they could help him and fix the problem or try. He just has to open up to them and tell them what's going on. That's the only way they can help him. Like he just has to be honest with them. But it's not gonna happen anytime soon because he's shutting them out. Um, Laura need to go ahead and slap the shit out of Ryan. Like I really wish Laura, Carly, and Lulu would get together and compare notes. Because what they don't understand is they're all sitting on information that connects to Ryan, and they don't even know it. I mean, Laura has her suspicions that Kevin has been different lately. Lulu knows about Kevin's alias. Well, not Kevin's alias, but Ryan's alias. Carly knows about the alias, plus the knocking and the Morse code and stuff. If they all put their consensus together, they would figure out that that's really not Kevin. That's really Ryan. Like it's all about putting the pieces of the puzzle together. Each one of them holds a piece, a significant piece to this puzzle, to solving this puzzle. They all do, and they don't even know it. That's the crazy part. They all hold a piece and they don't even know it. If they all got together and had lunch at Kelly's and compare notes, ding, 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 that light bulb would come on. I'm telling you now. It would definitely come on. All you gotta do is get together. So anyway, Jocelyn was irking my soul today. Sitting there complaining and bitching at Cameron or whatever, getting mad at Cameron. First of all, if you're gonna be mad at Cameron, you might as well be mad at Kim. You might as well be mad at Drew. You might as well be mad at Monica. You might as well be mad at all these people because they all knew about the tumor and didn't tell you. You want to know why they didn't tell her? Because it wasn't their secret to tell. That's why Cameron didn't initially tell her. Because it wasn't his secret to tell. It was Oscar's. Oscar should have told her. And she should be grateful to Cameron because if it wasn't for Cameron eventually telling you, you still wouldn't know. Oscar had no intention of telling her. So you should, instead of bitching at Cameron, you should be more grateful to him that he finally did tell you something. Because Oscar was not planning on telling her. So, I feel bad for Cameron though. I'm still pissed at Cameron because he acts like an insensitive ass when it comes to Aiden and he needs to chill with that. But I feel bad for him because he really fell for Jocelyn. Like he really has real feelings for her. And he's upset that he feels like she doesn't feel the same. And he probably feel used. You know what I'm saying? That's why he let her know. He was like, the next time you and Oscar want to keep secrets from each other, get fake boyfriends or whatever, leave me the fuck out of it. I said, yeah, tell it. You better tell her. That's what I would have done. Tell her like a TI is. I would have told her the exact same thing. You're not going to use me. And I feel like he's hurt by that because he does feel used and he really genuinely likes her. They do got chemistry together. I ain't gonna lie. Like their chemistry is off the charts. So anyway, moving on from that, I think Jocelyn actually really likes Cameron too. I think she did. I think during her time with him, she really got to know a different side to him, and their connection kind of deepened. So I could definitely see a little teenage love triangle going on in the future. Like, say when Oscar has the surgery, I could see Jocelyn kissing up on Cameron behind Oscar back, and Oscar finding out about it, being pissed off and stuff. That would make a cool little storyline. I could see that happening. I would be rooting for that shit. I would definitely be rooting for it. So anyway, moving on. Nina and Valentin and Charlotte. Why do they always do this type of storyline where the kids always try to manipulate and maneuver to get the parents back together? I hate those storylines. They do them to death. It's like, how many times have we seen that shit? It was so annoying. Like, first of all, I've already made this plainly clear. I believe Nina should go ahead with this divorce because Valentin is not going to stop lying. And what pushed me to finally be okay with them divorcing is the simple fact that he knows Sasha is not Nina's daughter, and he's lying to her about that. That's what's pissing me off. Um, and when she couldn't find another hotel room for Valentin to stay in, because apparently they're all booked up, Valentin has plenty of money. He could easily book those rooms himself, just so that way he would have to stay in the same room with Nina. I wouldn't put it past him if he did that. I definitely, like, paid the hotel thousands of dollars to book all their rooms for the night, so that way he could stay in that room with Nina and Charlotte. I wouldn't put it past his ass because he's slick like that. I definitely wouldn't put it past him. Valentin would definitely do some shit like that. It's not shocking. Um, Definitely not. On another note, though, I do have to say I am happy that Jordan kicked Lulu ass out of the Hornet Star because she was there basically trying to get a story. And, Jordan was like, nope, we don't need no press. Get out. I said, for real. I would have kicked her ass out too, even though it's her boat, but still, I would have kicked you out. Shit, this is a delicate crime scene here. We ain't got time for this. So that was pretty much the episode today. It was pretty good. I liked it. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you thought. And I will see you all later. Have a great day. Peace.